Hello everyone, so this will be the seventh part of this painting tutorial, and on this part I am going to put some wildlife animals, and I am thinking of cows and birds. So it will be a ducks, and I think I'm gonna put the cow here and the birds on this they are flying through the river. Okay, so that will be my plan, and let's start. So I'll be using first this number 0 liner brush, because I'm gonna put details on it. So let's dip the brush here, and I'm gonna use first the raw umber for the sketching. You can use pencil, chalk for the sketching. So I am planning to put the cow here. There. And the head here. So it will be a trial and error, cause I'm actually using pens to sketch. So we're gonna paint the body first of the cow. If you're asking me if I have a reference, yes, I have a reference on this one. Because I don't want to commit mistakes on anatomy, so I need to make sure. There. I'm gonna make it, I'm going to adjust it. Again, I am um, doing some trial and error method in this one. Actually, we can erase it if something's off or wrong with the sketch. So it will be easier to sketch, to erase. I'm sorry. I am now putting the ears of the cow. So I think I'm going to zoom in so that you can see it clearly. There. Hopefully that's very clear for you. Okay. I'm going to put the horn. There. So this will be the hind legs. Actually, I should have to. I think I need to put some shades here, but I'm gonna do it later. Okay. There. So yun the cow. Next, we're gonna paint that, and I'm going to darken the half of the body because I'm gonna put some shades here because we need to put some shades from this part because this part should be um there are some casted shadows from this mountain here on the left side, so it will be cast. We should have shadows here also, so we're gonna put that first before we're gonna proceed to the colors of the horse, no, the cow. So I'll be using another brush, which is a flat brush, and I'm gonna use this number 7 flat brush. So I'm gonna use the blue, red, and yellow. For the dark greens, I'm gonna put more red and yellow. More blue. There, so we're gonna make this part dark. Can also put some hanging plants there. There. That's it, so you have some shades. Also, we're gonna need to put some shadows on this cow, but yes, maybe we're gonna do it now. So I'm gonna need to put here. Okay. There. Now it's ready for the colors. So I'll be using a lot smaller or a smaller brush. I think I'm gonna use this brown brush number 1 here. I'll try to use this one, but I'm not sure. It's broken. So I'll be using another brush, and I am going to use the number 3 flat brush. This one here. Try this one. And I'll be mixing some brown. So raw umber, red, and yellow to create some browns. So here we're gonna start. I'm going to paint first everything with this brown, and I'm going to make the face white. There. I'm gonna fill this his body with the brown color first. Of course, the ears. There. And now let's start adding some details, and I'll be shifting to the smaller brush. This is the liner brush number 0, and I'll be using some white, and I'm gonna mix it with raw umber so that it will become grayish, because we're gonna put the shade first before we're gonna put the highlights. There. So we're gonna fill this part first with the color. There. And also on this belly, on his chest, you can put some white. There. On his legs, we can put some white spots. Okay, that's it. So we're gonna put some more details, highlights, but I think I'm going to use some red first and create some pink color. I'm gonna, or orange. I'm gonna add some white because I'm gonna make some highlights here on his nose or mouth. There. Now I'll be using some white, the pure white. Because we're gonna put some highlight here. So again, all the highlights should be on the left side. There. There. Okay. And I'm going to blend a little with some colors, some gray colors, and let's improve the highlights here on this. There. And I'll be mixing some red. I think I'm gonna mix some orange, so red and yellow only. There. Let's make this lighter. And some white to make it lighter. And also here. There. Okay, so you can now see clearly there's a cow in there in the field. Okay. And I'm going to add some more red because I'm going to improve this part here. I'm gonna add some orange, more orange, so I'll be using more yellow and red. Okay. I'm gonna put some transparency in his ear, so we're gonna put some red there. There. Okay. So I think I'm gonna retouch more. Need more retouch. And I'm gonna add some white there. Or some yellowish highlights to put it on the sides. There. And also here. There. And now I'm gonna put some darker shades, and I'll be using the raw umber again. Umber with some red. There. I'm adding more shadings to make this a lot realistic. So I'm gonna put some shades on the belly. There. Okay, that's it. So I think I'm done with that. Okay, so now I'm going to proceed on the birds. Yes, I'll be putting some birds flying on the river. Okay, I'll be adding some flying birds here, and I think I'm gonna zoom in so that we can see clearly the details while I'm painting. There. Okay. So I think I'm going to put 3 birds, but I'm not sure if I'm going 3 ducks. Yes. I'm not sure if I'm going to put 3 or just 1 or 2. Okay, again, same process. We're going to use this I'm gonna use this raw umber, and we're gonna do some sketching first. We can use again a pencil. So here. There. So we're gonna put some line first as our guide. There. So this will be the body, and this is um is the wings. Okay. You can dilute it with water so that it will become fluid, and it will be easier for you to blend. There. So we're now painting the heads. The head of the first duck. The first wild duck. There. Now I'm putting the wing. There, so you have not the duck. The first duck. I'm going to make it this one bigger. And we're gonna put another wing on the other side. Sorry. There. Wait. I'm going to erase some parts and I'm going to adjust. Okay. So we have now the first duck. And we need to let it dry first before we're gonna put some details. And I'm going to proceed to the second duck. If you hear someone talking in the background, that's our TV, guys. I'm sorry. It's kinda loud. Someone's watching on in our living room. Okay, so I am now painting the second duck here. There. This one should be a little smaller to the first one because of the perspective. We need to adjust the size. There. So we're gonna paint. We're gonna put the wings here. Okay, there. Now I think this one is already dry, and I think I'm gonna start adding details in the on the first. Yes, I think it's dry, and yes, I'm gonna start adding details on the first bird. So I'll be using this yellow and white. I'll be adding a little red on this one. There. Okay. And I'll be using the raw umber with yellow and red, then white to make some brown. I'm going to add another yellow, here. Sorry. I'm gonna put some brown here. Adding some grains on the or details on this wings. There. And I'm gonna add more white to the brown because I'm gonna make this lighter. And I'll be using more white. There. And there's another white here. Yes. Okay, so let's start. I'm going to use some more blue and white. It should be blue, not light blue. There. There. Okay. And I'm going to put some yellow to make some greens. More blue. There. Okay, so it's now a bird. Does it? Another brown here to add some highlight as other highlights. Okay. I'm going to add more highlights here. It's almost like white, and also on the head. There. More white. I think I'm gonna use more plain white. And also in the top part. There. Okay. You have the you have now the part, and it looks realistic for me. Okay, so we're gonna proceed to the second bird. I'm not really sure if I'm gonna put the third one, but I think I'm contented with the second one. Okay, so let's mix again with some orange. Oh no, I mean some light brown. There. And I'm gonna use some white, pure white, and I'm gonna add a little detail here on the wing. Just 9. And also another detail here. And also here. And also on the beak, I'm gonna put some white. There. And another white here. Okay. So let's not forget the orange color on the beak. So yellow and red. There. Next I'll be using some more blue and white. Also gonna put some blue here. Then we're gonna mix it with green or yellow to make some green. And I'm gonna put it on the head. Here also. There. Okay. Then I'm gonna put more white. There. Okay. So I think I'm contented with the two birds. I'm not gonna put any other birds now. So I'll just, yeah, I think that looks nice and looks realistic for me. Okay, I think I'm gonna put another detail is, I think I'm gonna adjust first the view, and I'm going to put another tree here, another tree here, and a coconut tree here. Okay, just the just put the what do you call this, the the trunk of the coconut tree. Okay, so I'll be using smaller brush. So for this tree, I'm gonna use a bigger brush here. And gonna use the raw umber. And I think I'm gonna put a tree here. Okay. So there. Yes. I'll shift to the smaller brush. So that I can paint, I can put smaller branches. There. So I'm gonna use some green color, blue, yellow, and red. And I'm gonna put some shadow first. Cast the shadow of this beautiful tree. There. Then I'm gonna put some leaves, and I'll be using this number 8 flat brush. So I'll be mixing blue, yellow, and red. I'm going to put some leaves here. You can use the tapping or punching technique. There. I'm going to mix some darker green color with blue, yellow, and with blue, red, and raw umber. There. There, so we have now a big tree. Okay, so it's gonna put some highlights. And I'm going to refill first with yellow. Just a small yellow. And we're gonna use some yellow with a little amount of blue and red. Also white. Again, just put it on top of the dark green color. There. And again, do not overdo it. Okay, that's it. That looks realistic for me. And now the last part of the tree is gonna put the highlights. So I'm gonna use some more white and the existing brown here. Put another yellow. And it's gonna put some highlights. Just create some thin white lines. There. Okay, that's it. Okay, I think the last part and I'm gonna be finished. So I think I'm gonna put the huge bamboo. I'm going to put the coconut tree here, but just a trunk, so it's gonna be tall and taller than the canvas. And yes, I just put the trunk. And I'll be using the number 7 flat brush here again with the raw umber. With a little white there, so it will become a little grayish. And I'm gonna put a tree here. So make sure it's straight. You need to control the movement of your hand so that it will become straight. There. According to perspective, this one should be bigger. So here. So we need to adjust the perspective. Okay. So I think I'm gonna make that a little bigger. Yeah, I think that would be the perfect size. Yes. And I'm gonna put some leaves on the top part, so I'll be using yellow again with some blue and red and some umber. So let's gonna put some leaves here. There. You can actually use some darker colors. Okay, but I think I'm gonna use darker colors. Blue and the umber. Okay. I think that should be a little bigger. I'm going to make the leaves bigger than this one. There. Okay. Now I'm going to add some highlights on the tree trunk of the coconut tree. Then I'll be using the white. I'm gonna put some white here first. There. And I'll be using the number 7 flat brush with raw umber and white. And let's add some details. You need to do this. You can create some curvy lines using the number or medium size flat brush. There. Just do it on one stroke. There. Okay. And now the last part will be the shadow, casted shadow of the. So I'll be using the dark green here of this coconut tree. There. And I'll be adding more yellow and white to create some highlights or grasses here on the base of that coconut tree. There. Okay. So that's it. So I think I am done with this painting tutorial, guys. And I hope you get something out of this, and I hope you are learning. So this will be the longest tutorial I have, which has 7 episodes, and it really takes some time. So I apologize for a very long tutorial, and I only want you to see my process on how I paint. So maybe I forgot to put the reflection of this cow, so maybe I'll just put it later. So my advice is just to follow the, sorry guys, that's my dog. My advice is to follow the color of this cow here and put it here on exact same place where you're gonna put the exact same place here. So you're gonna put it here. Okay, that's my advice. So I'll be putting that later after this. So I want to say thank you guys for watching my video. Please hit like and some comments, subscribe for more videos in the future. So sorry guys. So once again, thank you. Have a nice day, and God bless you all. All the glory and honor always belongs to the Lord.